Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Radio Silent Play Trading on this Thursday, May 27th, 2021. Let me start off by just giving you a brief disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Anything that I say or mention is for educational purposes only. I may or may not hold some of the stocks that I mentioned. Please remember to do your own research before trading any stock or options. Trading stocks and options require lots of risk. So I want to go over a couple of stocks that really made headways today. One of the tickers that we've been trading for the previous couple of months is ticker symbol GMER, G-M-E-R. This is Good Gaming Inc. And before sending this to a lot of you guys that follow me, we talked about the importance and what we expected from the company. This is a crypto blockchain company that actually works in the e-gaming sector. Today we anticipated this news because we spoke about it. We said that the future of gaming is going to be basically blockchain. You're hearing a lot about NFTs, power-ups, upgrades. Now what they're doing is they're doing exactly what we were talking about. Today we saw huge news. Good Gaming Inc. signs agreement with popular YouTube esports team Fortnite to increase. Oh, well, that's not the one. Let me give you guys. Let me make sure that I have this news. Okay, here we go. I apologize. Let me go back. That's Good Gaming to pioneer to launch its first collectible NFT game that will produce cryptocurrency. And that was the news sent out today on May 27, 2021. Okay, Good Gaming Inc. CEO David Dorwart is pleased to announce the upcoming launch of a first of its kind online game that will allow players to profit from passively produced Good Gaming cryptocurrency called GOO. Good Gaming is expanding its business operations to include digital assets on the blockchain known as non-fungible tokens. You're seeing NFTs just basically take over the entire market. We're seeing a lot of these stocks rally. What you're seeing on the chart, if you guys take a look, it's a key reversal. There's something called a line break. I want you guys to look at this line break. And I just want to talk briefly of what indicators I'm using. I'm using an 8-day moving average, which is basically a short-term to medium indicator on a statistical moving average. We're now trading above that 8-day moving average for that day one with a considerable gap up. Any retrace to that mean of 0.029 will be a buy opportunity. We may not see that because remember, the markets aren't perfect, but what you could start seeing is a potential bull flag consolidation. The stock managed to hit a high of 0.075 at a high, and then it closed at 4.6. Not so much of a topping tail, but it actually closed near that mid-level with huge amount of volume. So Gamer traded 52 million in volume. So if you look at what Gamer on the regularly does, you look at the average 30-day volume, it's only 816,000, and now it's trading 52 million, which is 52 times the average volume. So this is strong. All right. So what I'm looking for is for this stock to potentially move and retest that 14 high that it had before. If you look at a 61.8% extension on this, this is going to lead you anywhere from 20 to 25 cents. So you have a lot of upside here. Because it's in its infancy of the news that was released today, you should still be seeing updates. I don't see NFTs going anywhere. And I also see a bounce in Ethereum. Remember, NFTs work on the ERC20 Ethereum blockchain. Okay, with that said, I'm going to go over the WDRP. Remember, this is a stock that we sent out previous, and the stock rallied and hit a high of that 0.0119 from that 0.005 entry. Now what you're seeing is you're seeing massive news, which really hasn't hit I guess the channels, or you could say the wires, right? So Wanderport actually just tweeted this out, and not many people saw this or are seeing this thread. And that thread reads this. Okay, Wanderport resolution to E-Trade and TD Ameritrade online trade restriction must be done in writing, so it's taking a little time. Orders can still be placed via other brokers. Thank you for your patience. So what this is referring to, okay, is an actual chill on the E-Trade and TD Ameritrade broker, right? So they're not allowing online trading for this stock, but they are working on it. This is also an NFT. So watch for the in sympathy in regards to the GMER. We saw GMER rally huge up to that 7 cents from 2 cents, close to or close to 300%. So we could see this in the WDRP. The thread continued because somebody had replied, appreciate your effort as well. Makes no sense as so many tinkers with years of defunct perfectly fine, but you guys are in this weird restriction. And what he's referring to is that they're fully current with their filings. They actually are paying current and they're updated and on SEC and FINRA regulations. So he posts, Juan Deport replies, very strange indeed, but we will get it resolved. So this is very, very strong on the stock. Now, looking at the chart, and I first want to show you that line of symmetry or the parallel lines right now, what I'm seeing. What I'm using here is that 200-day moving average. If you look at that floor, it's right at that 0.0049. Today, we kissed that level. We kissed 46 and we closed above it. We're actually above the 8-day moving average at 54. And if you look at the box, right, the line of symmetry or the parallel lines, you have upside, a path to least resistance to that 0.01314 level. And then we have upside to 0.019 to 0.02. With a 61.8% extension, you're seeing a potential move to about 4 cents. So this has a lot of upside. You're talking about 50 all the way up to 0.04, which is big upside, especially being an NFT play. Okay, what I want to show you guys as well is that in their last news, they're actually lowering, okay, or taking out some shares out of the open market. And this is big. So this is a stock that I really am looking forward to seeing a massive move. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. And now I'm going to head into basically two stocks that are working almost alike and they're putting in similar patterns. Okay, first I want to go over what the UFC has done. So UFC recently IPO'd or went public. UFC owners at Endeavor raised 500 million during an IPO as stock prices jumped first of 5% on that first day. So this is company Endeavor Group Holdings, EDR, which is now taking the UFC public. If you look right now, there is a stock and there are a couple of MMA stocks. And why am I so bullish on MMA right now? Because they're the first ones to basically open up this market or open up sports in general. You're seeing a lot of more vaccinations. You're seeing actually you had a huge event in boxing with Canelo Alvarez, and now you're seeing these stadiums start opening up again. We actually had news today on the BTDG, and it's a live event that's happening this Saturday, May 29th. Okay, so one of the things that I like about this a lot is that they have 3 streaming revenues, right? They're getting 3 areas of where revenues are streaming, and that's coming from their live MMA gate, which they actually are close to selling out. There's number 2, pay-per-view, which is being shown on Apple TV and also Amazon Fire TV. And then you also have, they just opened up 5 locations of their MMA gyms. So this is very, very strong for this company. What I like about this company, if you watch a video that they posted on YouTube, I'll send you guys information on that, or I posted on Twitter. They actually talk how they're basically the triple A to the UFC. The COO is Chris Lights Out Lytle, and he's actually very, very close to the UFC because he had a long-standing career with the UFC. So these are things that I'm looking at. What I want to compare it to is ticker symbol MLFB, and this was Major League Football. If you guys don't remember, we sent out Major League Football around that 0.004 to 0.005 level, and that stock ended up hitting highs of 0.07. Very similar in share structure. If you look at the share structure, very similar to the BTDG. And if you look at the BTDG and the MLFB, they're both pink current. Okay, so one of the things that I like about this BTDG, I want to show you the trends on this chart. If you look at this chart, anytime the BTDG gets above that 8 MA, it breaks out. It's had three similar moves. Okay, move number one went from 0.005 to 0.0138. That move number two went from 0.0047 to 0.0195. And move number three went from 0.0048 to 0.014. Today, we actually closed and confirmed above that 8-day moving average, hitting a high of that 0.007 level. We've traded 54 million in volume. And if you look, okay, that's 13 times the average volume. 30-day average volume is about 4.9 million. And today you traded about 13 times that much. So one of the stocks that are really strong, especially because we're in the now, right? More events, more people are going to be going to these events, especially being locked down and inside. And you're talking about pay-per-view. And now with the I guess you can call it with the poke, which people are taking, right? You're going to start seeing a lot of people being more health conscious. 5 gyms being reopened. I see BTDG being a potential 5x or maybe even 10 bagger here. So this is a stock that I'm going to like to add on any pullbacks. What I'm looking for today, the following week, watch that support at that 0.0052 and that 0.0047 floor. Any pullback to that level will be a buying opportunity, because if you look at move 1, move 2, move 3, they've all ranged about that level, right? Move 1 started at 0.005, move 2 started at 0.0047, move 3 started at 0.0048. So if you want, what I usually do is take today's high, 0.007, take today's low, 0.005, and then add the close, which was 0.0054. When you add all that up and divide it by 3, that's your average mean. So if you want to start loading this around this area, you can. That's all that I have for this video. I know it's kind of long, but thank you all for watching that last video. I'm going to be putting out good quality content. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you're notified when these videos come out, so you could be first in line to get these. All right. So I wish everyone a great trading week. I'll probably see you in another 2 weeks. Take care, everyone.